Hello, this is Claus Jensen presenting Game 3 of the Rapid match, which will decide the 2012 World Chess Championship match between Anand and Gelfand. And first game of this mini-match was drawn, and Anand won Game 2, so Gelfand, playing white here, is under a lot of pressure. So let's see what happened in Game 3. Gelfand opened 1 d4 as usual, and Anand again chose the Slav defense, but this time with a different system. Bishop f5 here, a different system than he has been playing all match. Knight c3, e6, knight h4, bishop goes back, and we have a trade. Bishop d3 from Gelfand, knight b d7, castles, bishop d6, h3, castles, queen c2, queen e7, rook d1, rook a c8, and c5. And of course it's a completely different position, but still Gelfand tries this c5, which was the move he played in the only game he has won in this match so far. Bishop b8 from Anand, f4, knight e8, b4, and at this point Gelfand is enjoying a space advantage on both sides of the board. But now Anand strikes on the king side, g5, rook b1, f5, b5, g takes f, e takes f, knight ef6, b takes c6, and b takes c6. And Gelfand has some play on the queen side. And this game, it's almost like a King's Indian game with the play on both flanks. White tries to create some play on the queen side, and black tries his luck on the king side. Bishop a6 from Gelfand, rook c7, bishop e3, knight e4, rook b2, and of course Gelfand wants to double rooks, and he seems to be better here. And Anand judges that if he's to create any counterplay, this is necessary. g5, rook d to b1, g takes, and bishop takes f4. And Anand has opened the g file alright, but now Gelfand's bishop was activated, and the rook has nowhere to go. Gelfand's position looks very promising, to say the least. The reigning world champion Anand is being outplayed here, I think we can say. He has to play e5 now. Bishop takes e5, knight takes e5. And with knight takes e5, Anand kills Gelfand's strong bishop, but he leaves his own bishop on b8 en prise. And in fact, in this very position, the winning line for Gelfand was knight takes e4, f takes, and then taking the knight on e5, and still the bishop on b8 is in big trouble. But in the game, Gelfand took the bishop immediately. But then Anand saved his knight, and knight takes, f takes, queen f2, queen g7, king h2, rook c f7, queen g3, knight f4. Then all of a sudden the position is looking more balanced. Of course, Gelfand has an extra pawn, and he has bishop versus knight, but the knight is very actively placed, and this position is perhaps about even. A try here could be rook takes, queen takes, king takes, and then rook b7. And here white has to take care of if he takes on a7, for example, then knight e6 and the d4 pawn is hanging, and this would create dangerous counterplay for black. But in a position like this, rook c7 was a possibility. And then after rook f6, I think the winning chances are still on white side, but of course not very clear. But in the game, Gelfand played rook a8 to b3, and then came the queen exchange, king h7, rook d1, knight e6, bishop e2, rook f2, bishop g4, knight f4. rook b1, rook f7. And now I don't think Anand has any problems holding the game. Rook b8, rook takes a2, rook c8, e3, rook takes g2, king h1, rook d2, rook takes c6, and with knight e6, the d4 pawn is falling, and the players agreed on a draw here because, of course, there's also a checkmate on f1, so white cannot take the knight on e6. And I think this was probably the best chess game of the whole match. I think this was an open battle on both sides. And in fact, Gelfand had a winning position after 26 moves. But he missed the winning line, and therefore he only drew this third game of the rapid match. So he will have to win with the black pieces in the last game of this rapid match to take this World Championship into Blitz. If he doesn't win the last and fourth game in this rapid match, Anand will retain his title. So thanks for watching this video, and please visit my chess website at clausjensen.com for more chess. Bye bye for now.